Hi, how are you? Hope you're all safe at home. Stay home, stay safe. In the previous class, we have studied about the different chambers present in your heart. And today in this session, let us study about the different types of valves present in our human heart. So before going to the session, let me remind you about the question which was asked in the last session. Why are the walls of interventricular septum thicker than the walls of interauricular septum? Let us discuss about this question. The walls of interventricular septum are thicker than the interauricular septum because ventricles have to exert more or high pressure on the blood, as the blood has to travel through different parts of your body, especially the large artery has to carry the blood from heart to different parts of the body. So to exert the sufficient pressure required for the circulation of blood throughout the body, the interventricular septum is thicker than the interauricular septum. Coming to today's session, let us know about the different types of valves present in our human heart. There are 4 different types of valves present in the human heart. How many valves? There are 4 different types of valves present in the human heart. They are: the first one, tricuspid valve, and the second one, bicuspid valve, and the third one, pulmonary valve, and the last, aortic valve. And this is also known as systemic valve. So what are the 4 different types of valves present in the heart? There are 4 different types of valves: tricuspid, bicuspid, pulmonary valve, aortic valve, or systemic valve. Now let's learn about the functions of valve. Valves prevent the backward flow of blood from ventricles into the auricle region, and they also prevent the backward flow of blood from the systemic artery into the left ventricle and the pulmonary artery into the right ventricle. Coming to the first valve, the tricuspid valve. Tricuspid valve, the name itself indicates that it is made up of 3 flaps or cusps. What are these cusps? Cusps are small lid-like structures present in the valves. Where is the location of tricuspid valve? The tricuspid valve is located in between the right auricle and the right ventricle. Let me show you the location of the tricuspid valve. This is the location of tricuspid valve, located in between the right auricle and right ventricle. This part is the tricuspid valve, or also called right atrioventricular valve. Right atrioventricular valve. Coming to the functions. The function of a tricuspid valve is to prevent the backward flow of blood. It prevents the backward flow of blood from where to where? It prevents the backward flow of blood from right ventricle to right auricle. prevents backward flow of blood from right ventricle to right auricle. Let's learn about the second valve, bicuspid valve. What is it called? Bicuspid. And it has another name called mitral valve. Mitral valve, also known as mitral valve. The name itself indicates bi. It has two flaps or cusps, lid-like structures present in this valve. Where is it located? This valve is located in between the left auricle and left ventricle. Let me show you the location. Left auricle and this is a left ventricle. Bicuspid valve is located here. It is also known as a mitral valve. Coming to the function. The function of bicuspid valve is to prevent the backward flow of blood from left ventricle into left auricle. It prevents backward flow of blood from left ventricle to left auricle. And coming to the third valve, pulmonary valve. The name itself tells that this valve is located in the pulmonary artery. It is located in the pulmonary artery. It is also made up of three flaps or three cusps. And these flaps are semi-lunar shaped. Semi-lunar shaped. In the sense, when these valves open, the flaps look like a crescent, semi-lunar shape. Hence, this valve is called as semi-lunar valve due to the shape of the flaps during the opening of this valve. Where is it located? It is located at the origin of pulmonary artery from right ventricle. It is located here. Origin of pulmonary artery in the right ventricle. What is its function? It prevents backward flow of blood from pulmonary artery to right ventricle. It prevents the backward flow of blood from pulmonary artery into the right ventricle. Coming to the last valve, aortic valve, or also known as a systemic valve. It is also known as systemic valve. Even this valve is also made up of three flaps. It is also made up of three flaps or cusps. And these flaps are semi-lunar shaped. Semi-lunar shaped. In the sense, same like the pulmonary valve. When the valve opens, the flaps or the cusps look similar to the crescent shaped moon. Now coming to the location, it is located at the origin of a systemic artery. The systemic artery originates in the left ventricle and it travels like this. So, here the aortic valve or systemic valve is located, and the function of a systemic valve, it prevents the backward flow of blood from systemic artery to the left ventricle. It prevents the backward flow of blood from systemic artery into the left ventricle. Let me sum up this session. Human heart consists of 4 valves: tricuspid, bicuspid, pulmonary, aortic or systemic valve. Tricuspid and bicuspid valves are located in between the auricles and ventricles. Hence, these 2 valves are known as AV valves. A stands for auricles, V stands for ventricle. As they are located in between these 2 chambers, tricuspid and bicuspid valves are known as AV valves. Pulmonary valve, aortic valve. Pulmonary valve and systemic valve are located at the origin of pulmonary artery and the systemic artery. As these 2 valves are located in the arteries, these 2 valves are known as arterial valves. I repeat it, arterial valves, as they are located in the pulmonary artery and systemic artery. Functions of different valves. Tricuspid valve prevents backward flow of blood from right ventricle to right auricle. Bicuspid valve prevents backward flow of blood from left ventricle to left auricle. Pulmonary valve prevents backward flow of blood from right ventricle to pulmonary artery. Systemic valve prevents backward flow of blood from left ventricle into the systemic artery. It's question time. What is the sound produced by the heart? And how is this sound produced by the heart? In the next class, we will study about the cardiac cycle. Until then, take care. Bye. Stay home. Stay safe.